So I don't even know if I'm gonna post this. It's Merlin and Baxter. We just got done on a walk, but I had chemotherapy 2 days ago. That's not what this video was about. I go on these walks to just to try to work stuff out because there's a lot to work out. But I was thinking about God, right? And the weird thing is, you could put a gun to my head, loaded with a lie detector, and he's like a machine gun. What's he doing? Anyway, you could put a gun up to my head, hook me up to a lie detector, and ask if I believe in God, and the answer would be yes, because I 100% have that faith. And it has nothing. And here's the strange part: it has nothing to do with the Bible. Uh, the Bible was written by man, and we all know how sideways that can go at times. If you put anything in the hands of uh, civilized man, uh, sometimes it's not always great. But anyway, the reason I believe in God is because the empirical evidence is just overwhelming. All you have to do is just take a walk, and you could say, well, this is all the result of nothing. It's all the result of the Big Bang. And then, if you want to go down that route, you could say, well, who or what created the Big Bang? And I guess the answer that is, you know, being posited is that there's no beginning or end. That, it's like a crazy eight like this. And it just goes and goes and goes. And that's very convenient for someone who doesn't have an answer. Like, where is the empirical evidence that there's no beginning or no end? You know? And my answer is, are you ready? Um, I'm stupid. Not compared to other people, but compared to the universe, compared to God, compared to everything that is going on. I am a speck. And the hubris for people to think that they have the answer to creation, they can't even get our history right. You know, it was 6,000 years ago that we first started to basically civilize and build and all these things. And now they're they're finding things that are 12,000 years old, and like we're not really sure how they made the pyramids. Maybe it was a different technology. It's like, you know, let's get that house in order first before we start thinking that we know the answer to all creation. Now, I've left out a very important part, and if I can get this out, as you can see, I wear this, and this is the cross that Jesus died on. And it shames me to say, even though I wear the cross and I want to believe, I don't have the belief like I do in God. Why? Because that's a story written by men, and you know the Jewish people don't believe in it. Um, and I'm going to be honest. I think the whole notion that if you don't believe in Jesus coming down and dying for our sins, that you're going to burn in hell, I don't follow that at all. I think that we were given cognitive reasoning, um, and the people who use it and come to a different conclusion, for me to say you're going to burn in hell because you don't believe in the the conclusion I came into, I can't do that. Whether you say God, Yahweh, Allah, to me it's love. And if people mess up and they believe wrongly, um, it's just that's just to me personally, that's a silly thing. I don't think people who don't, like, where does that leave me? Like, I believe in God, but I'm really struggling to believe. I err on the side of yes, there was a Jesus, and that's my beliefs. That's what I want to believe. Um, but I'm not going to judge other people who have come to a different conclusion. It's just, again, I don't think I have the right to do that. So that's my belief on God. I'm 100% on board, and those are the reasons why. And uh, I don't know if I'll make a video about the second day of chemo. I almost didn't make it out here. I just so tired, and like, I read up about it, and like, I don't know if I'm in my own head, or because I know chemo affects everybody differently, and it's just gonna get worse. And I need to figure it out mentally, because this is a different story, but you know beating cancer is not about physically beating it. It's about mentally beating it. It's about not turning into a monster, you know, especially when you take someone who's been as independent as I have been to get to the point where you need help doing stuff that you used to do easily, like winterize your house, shovel your driveway, things like that, things that you always took for granted. And now it's like, I need to learn how to be thankful for things. And that's tough if you've been independent your whole life, because you just want to do it. And people want to do things for you, but you don't want them to do things for you. You don't want things to change. And yeah, I don't think that's possible. But yeah. All right, I'm gonna go.